Hello friends! So today I wanted to do another quote-unquote episode of making merch. So in today's video I'm going to talk through how I designed and manufactured these 3D Boobie Oppai Mousepads. So the basic starting procedure for these is the same as everything that I draw in every piece of merch that I design. And I started in Procreate, which is why I have this lovely time lapse, and I'm just sketching out my ideas for my mouse pads here. I did 4 different files, and each file has 2 different designs within it, so I had to cut the videos together a little bit to not be super weird, since we're just focusing on the vampire and the Oni today. So this process is the same as normal in all my other videos that I've posted. I'm just sketching it out and then line art and then coloring, right? So then I had to find a manufacturer. When I'm looking for manufacturers for items, I like to use Alibaba.com. It's the easiest to use, and they have buyer protection, so in case the manufacturer makes something not to your liking, or they didn't follow the order correctly, they didn't give you enough stock or the amount that you paid for, or something like that, you can easily dispute it and get your money back, or at least get a partial refund. When looking for a manufacturer, it's important to always message multiple factories at once. Don't just message one at once, because it's kind of a time waster, honestly, to invest all of your options into one manufacturer. So I always message multiple people. I have this message I send, and I say, I'm looking to get this many designs, and I would prefer for the MOQ to be this number. A MOQ, or MOQ, stands for minimum order quantity, and that is the minimum amount that you can get made. A lot of factories overseas will have crazy MOQs like 1,000 or 10,000, but if you search hard enough, you can find smaller MOQs at other factories. I personally run group orders for other artists, so for the mouse pads, I run group orders for those, and because it's so many artists ordering at once, it makes the price of everything go down. Whereas normally maybe it would cost you $10 per mouse pad, and you would have to order 100 of one design of a mouse pad. Since we have so many artists ordering together, we can usually get it down to cheaper than that, and then our minimum order quantity per design is only 12 units, which is really good. Alibaba.com also makes it really easy to find the reviews on the companies that you're looking into, and I would always strongly recommend reading all of the reviews for your factories. I would make sure that you have little communication errors as well. Make sure your manufacturer can understand what you're saying, and make sure that you're making it easy for your manufacturer, because most of these manufacturers, if not all of them, are located in China, and English is obviously not their first language, and they go through a great deal of effort trying to be able to communicate with you about your products that you're getting made. So remember to be nice to your manufacturers also. I want to make a general how to make merchandise video at some point, so I'll touch on this more in that when I get around to it. But regardless of if you are a traditional artist or a digital artist, you will still need to be able to know how to work digital art applications in order to get your artwork made onto merchandise. If you're a traditional artist, you're going to have to know how to scan your artwork in, how to retouch it, and then how to set up files to be made into merchandise. That was a weird pause, sorry. My general rule of thumb is that I do 300 DPI, and I always make my canvas size the size of the merchandise that I will be putting it on, or I make it bigger than that. So these canvases that I'm working on now, I think were regular 8.5 by 11, which is about the size of the mouse pads that I had made. When you are manufacturing items, I would estimate about 3 months, maybe more, between you submitting your files, the manufacturer making them. Some will send sample photos, some won't, some will do it upon request, some will charge you for the sample. And then for some factories, if you pay enough money, they will actually send a sample to you. The reason why most manufacturers won't do samples is because it actually slows down their production. Their machines and their equipment are set up to print multiple things at once. So by having to print one thing, they have to basically take apart the machine sometimes, or take apart the production just to print the one thing for you to get your sample. So with Mousepads, I don't get samples. They do 3D renderings. But so far they've all looked very accurate. The colors are always very vibrant when I get them made, and I'm very happy with them. And so are a lot of the people who buy them from me on my Etsy. I think that basically covered the bare minimum basics of making 3D Oppai mouse pads. If I missed anything, or if I wasn't clear enough about something, please let me know down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer more questions and maybe make a follow-up video if necessary. But that's about all I had to say for this one, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And again, let me know if there are any questions, or, you know, feedback, comments, concerns, whatever floats your boat. Thanks for watching, everyone, and enjoy the last, like, 5 seconds of this speed paint.